Well, good morning. It is our last full day here in Edinburgh. David has some events, and I am sightseeing on my own. So the big thing for today is heading out to Calton Hill, if I'm saying that correctly, and then getting some souvenirs for the family. So I'm taking the flattest route possible, because I know when I get up to Calton Hill, it's going to be an uphill battle. And I'll take you along for the adventure today. So here we go on our last full day in Edinburgh. But don't worry, tomorrow there's one more big adventure. I'll keep you posted on that, and then we'll go from there. We are walking by Usher Hall, where they have a lot of concerts. We're right around the corner from this place. So I think more of what you're going to see today is more like a walking tour. So I'm going to take you along and see some other places and some familiar places, maybe, if you have already been to Edinburgh. Oh, here, let's take a peek over here, because if you look over there, if you see to the left of this beige building, the top there, that's the Edinburgh Castle up on Castle Hill. I don't know if I'm going to walk up there today. Maybe I will, but I'm not getting tickets since we've already done the Edinburgh Castle tour. But just to show you where we're. So I am cutting through the park.
Sorry, first of all, what time is it where you are? It's 10 to 11.
Cutting through the park, and it looks like it's a cemetery. That's where I'm around here. And if you watch my videos, I love going to cemeteries. I love the tombstones and just seeing who's there. So there's a church here. I don't know what the church is. Here are the beautiful church bells. Oh, look at this beautiful view of Edinburgh Castle. I'm trying to think if I should go that way or this way. Let's go this way to our left. I don't know. That face in the wall looks like something you'd see at a haunted mansion over at Disney World. Now we are in Newtown. So Newtown is over on the left, and Old Town is over on the right, past these bushes and trees. I'm actually going to head in there and walk towards the end to get to Calton Hill. And you can see more. We did walk by this place yesterday, or the gardens on the right, but I did not do a lot of video. Today we'll get a little more chance to see the landscaping So I've entered into the park at the Thomas Guthrie DD statue. And if you look up there, there's the Edinburgh Castle. I figure let's cut through the park so you can see the views in here, rather than the concrete jungle of the main street where I was. See this statue of the bear and the person I remember a long time ago, in memory of the Polish men and women who fought for the freedom in ours. That's a beautiful view. So if you actually do a tour of Edinburgh Castle, you get to go all the way up there to the top of the walls, and you have a great view overlooking the entire city. Not as good as Arthur's Seat, which is the highest point, but definitely a great vantage point since it's central in Old Town Edinburgh. So as we're continuing on our little trek through the park, reminder, it is a Saturday morning in end of September, so it isn't too bad in terms of the crowds. This place will be a lot more busier during the summertime, but this time of year is great with the weather. I believe straight ahead, we've been in there as a portrait gallery. I'll have to double check. We've been in there before, we're not doing that today. I was mistaken. This building on my right, this building here, this is the National Gallery, and it is free admission to get in. A lot of portraits are in here. During the summer and warmer months, there's a lot of buskers and entertainment going on over here. But otherwise, it's a great view to see the upper Old Town area from the park and the gardens that separate Newtown. So, I mean, it's a beautiful skyline on the right, don't you think? Oh God, these old buildings are just beautiful. I believe at one point they said that Edinburgh, at one point, had all the largest skyscrapers for the time. And you can see how tall they are, especially given the hill location. Don't quote me, but I thought I remember hearing that during one of our trips in the past from our tour guides. So along the way on this path, you pass by the Scott Monument, overlooking, is it Fleet Street? I keep on confusing the streets. A famous landmark here in Edinburgh. And if you turn straight ahead, you'll see the train station. So the one thing that I've never done here in Edinburgh is take the trams that circle the city. And there's also a tram that takes you from EDI, the airport, to the city, but with the suitcases that we have, I've never done it. Oh look, there's the Real Mary King's Close ad on the tram. That's what we did yesterday. Definitely check that out if you're in Edinburgh. So I don't know what this is over here. I think it's a hotel. Maybe we can check out what this hotel is. It's right next to Waverley train station. So we'll see if we can go in and take a look. Looks beautiful from the outside. Okay, I think I'm still heading in the right direction up to Calton Hill. just go straight down the street and up some stairs. So maybe it's that round thing to the left if you see it. Maybe. And then behind me is the Balmoral Hotel. Maybe I'll go in later. I want to get to the Calton Hill first. So the other day at dinner, Gregor, our waiter, our server at Parsley, mentioned that there's a new mall that was built. I wonder if it's this mall here with a roof arch over the Boss ad, and behind with the spire is a hotel. I think it's, is it the Westin? I was looking into one of those, but it's just too far from where we needed to be for the events that we were here for David. So, and I've never been to this part as far as wandering, but let's continue on with our little walking tour over to Calton Hill. So we are in East End, Waterloo Place. Let's take a look at this map. Since we are here, we're gonna go up there. Calton Burial Ground. I don't know. Let's go see what's here. There's an obelisk, so I don't know what this is, but let us explore. Oh, it is a cemetery. Another great find. Okay, welcome to Old Calton Burial Ground. According to this, the graveyard opened in 1718. So here's a question. Would you want to be living there overlooking the cemetery? You know your neighbor's always going to be quiet, right? Bad joke, bad joke. So I guess there's only one way in and out in this burial area. So I've made it to the ends on both sides. I'm gonna head out and back up on my trek up to Calton Hill. All right, I'm back on the main street on Regent Road. And I'm wondering if those are the steps I need to take to get up. I wonder if that's where I need to go. Okay, it says I'm here. I guess I'm going to take these stairs up. Oop. Let's see how this goes. Might as well just head up here. Here we go. From what I can see here, they call this the Doug Holt Stewart Monument. Going around this hill. Hopefully I'm not going down. If not, I'm going to turn back the other way. Oh, look at this. There's a bench. Let's take a little break. Take a little break. All right, here we are. I'm somewhere here in the area of Calton Hill. Amazing views of the city. So I will have to say this is much easier of a trek than if you were to do Arthur's Seat. Arthur's Seat is more of a journey, so you have to be prepared for that one. This one just goes slow and you can make it up. I think there's still some more that I'm going to see, but it's beautiful up here. So if you don't want to do Arthur's Seat, Calton Hill is definitely the next best thing as far as getting views of this beautiful city here in Edinburgh. Continuing my walk here on Calton Hill. Trying to see if I'm going to be able to get up to that part, or do I have to go back to the other area. Oh, there's a little path here. Maybe I take this little path. Maybe I take this little path. Oh, that was I took the dirt road. There's a paved path over here, but that's okay. So we are at the National Monument, built 1822 to 29 on Calton Hill. Commemorates the Scottish soldiers who died during the Napoleonic Wars of 1803 to 1815. I don't think you're supposed to be climbing up there, but people are climbing up there. I don't know, I'm gonna have to say tourists, just tourists, bad tourists. Okay, not sure what that is, but this, I think we're at the very top of Calton Hill. I'm gonna head to one more level up here to those buildings straight ahead and see what's there. Our views on the other side, it's really 360 up here. More views. It's stunning up here. On the other end of Calton Hill is the Nelson Monument, which you can see there. It's open, I'm not sure what's in here, but maybe we'll climb it and see. Well, I did not go in. Looks like there's an admission fee to get in there. And I'm fine just being outside here at this point. To see the views. All right, I'm gonna head straight ahead up there and see what we can find. There's some people hiking up here. Let me follow this path and go. I think this is. I think that is Arthur's Seat because that white roof with the spikes. I remember that building on one side of it before we climbed up. So that has to be Arthur's Seat. Once was enough for us to climb that. Okay, one final look up here at Calton Hill. I probably bored you with all my sceneries today, but if you want to get great views and don't want to climb that monstrosity, Calton Hill is definitely a good option. So here's the easy part. Heading back down to Newtown and going to make my way over to the Royal Mile because there's a shop there that I need to go back to and pick up some stuff. But we'll see if there's anything else I find. I think I'm in the new mall area. Just gonna wander through, not that I need anything here. Oh, they got an Itsu. I like Itsu. Oh, and they also have a Hotel Chocolat here in the new bar area, or in the new mall. In Andrews Square and George Street. Let's see where this takes me. Of Newtown is St. Andrew's Square. That's a tall monument in the center. And I'm gonna be turning to my left and going down George Street, which is another part of Newtown. This is where we have stayed in the past. I'm just gonna walk through it quickly before heading back to the Royal Mile. Just to give you a perspective of where we are. Here we are on George Street. It's another beautiful street here in Newtown. I think the hotel that we stayed at is right after this tall church on the right. It's the building with all the flags. So let's get a little closer and see if that is the hotel that we stayed at before. So here on my left is the Dome. It's a beautiful building inside with a beautiful dome literally inside. This is where we have had tea, afternoon tea before. It's very traditional. It's more traditional and basic in terms of what you get, so the price isn't that bad, but it's very different than what you would get at the Signet Library where we were yesterday. But definitely a great place to take a look inside to see the building. So I believe this is the hotel that we've stayed at in the past. Yep, that's the hotel. Yeah, it's a great hotel. What is the name of it though? Let me see.
Yeah.
I am making my way up to Old Town, taking a break to see this beautiful view. So we are about to enter St. Giles Church. I think in all the times that we visited Edinburgh, we've never gone inside. For some reason, I think for the first time when we were here, they didn't allow videotaping and there was a charge. I don't remember, but I've never been inside. So we're gonna head in, and let me spin you around so you can actually see the church that we're gonna be entering. Famous on the Royal Mile landmark. So here is St. Giles Church on the Royal Mile. You cannot miss it. So let's head on in and you can check it out. And for all you Harry Potter fans, Victoria Street, just close to the Royal Mile, is where all the Harry Potter inspiration came from. This is where J.K. Rowling has been told to create the story, and based on inspiration here. It's a very beautiful, colorful street and filled with a lot of Potterheads.
Chocolate.
It is a beautiful street, very colorful. This is the Instagram spot here in Edinburgh, based on all the Potterheads. And there is the museum store, where there's a lot of Harry Potter gifts and stuff in there. So definitely worth checking out if you're a fan.
Get less distraction and walk.
Well, we made our way up to Edinburgh Castle at the entrance. We don't have tickets since we've done this before, but we just want to take a hike up here in between David's events. He's here with me today. Hello. So a quick little visit to Edinburgh Castle. We're heading down. That was a very high. We were all the way up there.
None of us.
Well, that's a wrap for today. It's been a lot of walking today. Doing my walking tour videos and exploring more of Edinburgh. But alas, this is it. It's our last night here. And tomorrow we are flying to... Well, you know what? I'll tell you tomorrow when we're there. So, but for now, we're going to end this video here in Edinburgh. It's been a wonderful Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 3 days. It's been really quick, but it was nice to get back with the city and see it again after all this time. It's always a beautiful city. Definitely add it to your bucket list if you haven't been yet. So thank you for watching. I look tired and haggard because we have a very early flight tomorrow. I've got to be up by 4 o'clock tomorrow to get ready for our next destination. So this ain't over yet. A little bit more to come in the next video. But for now, thanks so much for watching, and we will see you next time on our travel adventures. Thanks. Bye-bye.